here's a question for you guys. And this is just a great question anywhere you are on planet Earth. If you look down at something, you say, all right, what makes up the majority of this track? The toes or the heel pad? The toes, right? In your cats, it's the opposite. So, you know, if we looked at this stuff, that okay. So take a look, ocelot and bobcats. What makes up the majority of the mass of this track? Toes or heel pad? Yeah, heel pad. And a good thing to do is if you can, you know, drag in your mind, visually drag in the toes, you can fit all those toes in there, even on the hind foot, you know? Like you can fit a lot of toes into that hind foot, whereas, you know, you get into all of your, you know, same thing here, boom.
It's got on 3 toes, 1, 2, 3.
And the lobes too, yep. But you get into canines, what makes up the majority? Toes, yeah. This big old gray wolf coming down, same thing. Maybe that is a gray fox. And what's cool about gray foxes is, you know, way back when they diverged from a common ancestor, they diverged earlier than a lot of the other canines, and so they've still got some of these weird cat-like features. They've got, you know, semi-retractable claws.
Yeah, because they still climb like
Yeah,
cats.
they can still climb. They can rotate their wrists as well, which is cool. Anyway, really beautiful little tracks, and this is also super common. You remember, we haven't actually seen that yet. Maybe we'll see some dog tracks that we can work through. But, so check it out. We've got front or hind. Great. So front or hind. And our front got kind of, it's both in there. So let's see, let's do this one back here. Okay, front or hind. Okay, boom. And, okay, cool. So, remember, what's the rhythm here?
Walking.
Cool. It's unbroken, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So we know it's either walking or trotting. But what is cool about this? But now this is kind of in the range, and gray foxes are a little funny, but think, if this were a little hip socket here, and then we'd go all the way up to a shoulder socket here, so that would put our little nose out here and our tail. It's a little bit long, right? The actual body of this little fox. So it's a little stretched out. And then if we look at all the fronts, are these in a straight line or are they zigzagging? Pretty straight, right? These guys, just the fronts. Straight line, right? Cool. And then see how the little hind is coming out to the side on each one? This is called a straddle trot. And so most canines, yeah, exactly. Most dogs and stuff, when they're in a fast trot, all their fronts are on one side, and all the hinds, the little ones, are on the other side, and they're trotting like that. They're going this direction, but their body's cocked off to the side. You know what I'm talking about?
Your seat on.
Yeah. Gray foxes can't do that because their legs are all short.
Yeah.
And so what they do is they're doing this little straddle trot where their hind feet, that one's coming out to this side, this one's coming to the outside, this one's coming to the outside, and so on and so forth. It just went back into a trot there. But anyway, kind of cool. So this was a fast little trot down here, and we'll start watching what it does.